Hi guys, I'm Tessa and welcome to your 10 minutes full body workout for beginners. This is actually a really good workout if you are pregnant, if you are postpartum and you're already built back your core strength and you want to kind of take it up a notch. Or if you're just a beginner, you're trying to get things back into business with your fitness routine, this is actually a really great place to start. Today, this only thing you will need is some free weight dumbbells. I'll be using some 5s today. 5 to 7s is all you should need. And yeah, so it's gonna be a good one. Don't forget, I have no music on my workouts. It's on purpose, so you can work out to your favorite music while you work out with me. If you don't know where to start, I do have a link in my description below to a suggested playlist, so check that out. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, let me know how you feel at the end of this workout. Love to hear what you guys have to say. All right, that's all you need to know. I think I'm stalling. I don't want to work out today. But today it's only 10 minutes. The format I am using is we will only be doing 5 different movements 2 times through. We've got 45 seconds each move. We'll have a 15-second break in between. We'll have a break halfway through, and then we'll repeat it only 2 times. So today's gonna be okay. All right. Get your music, get your water, get your free weight dumbbells, and let's work out. All right, let's get started. Go ahead and grab 1 dumbbell. I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. We'll start with a squat and to a 1-arm press. We have one hand, we have the other hand on the hips, toes pointed forward, knees in line with your toes. We're going to sit back into a squat. As we come up, we're going to press that weight up overhead, bringing that arm right close to the ear. Nice slow return. Let's go. We're going to do the full 45 on one side. And then the next round we will switch. Make sure our core is squeezing. All of our weight is in our heels. Keeping your chest up as you squat down. And even though that weight is pressing up, make sure you are pressing that shoulder down. Bring those, it's very natural for your toes to want to come out, so make sure you bring those toes pointed forward every single time. All right, bringing his feet shoulder width apart, we're going to bring our palms facing one another. We're going to raise that arm out to a T, switch sides, and then repeat. Keep that elbow slightly bent. Here we go. Palms facing the ground. Nice and slow as we wake up those shoulders. Squeeze at the top. Pushing down and pulling back. Try not to. They're going to want to hunch forward, so really work hard to keep that positioning. All right, good. I'm sorting. All right, we have a stationary lunge. I want 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to bend the knee. The opposite hand is holding the weight to the front foot. We're going to come down into a lunge. As we come up, we will curl. So coming down and then coming up. Make sure this knee stays in line with the ankle. We don't want to be going forward. We're going straight down, and think about sitting back into that front leg hip. And as you curl that weight up, squeeze that bicep, pointing that elbow down towards the ground. My legs are already a little shaky, so I hope yours are too. We're almost through. We're doing the full 45 on this side, so remember what arm and leg you're working. All right, come on out of it. Ha! All right, we have an overhead tricep. So you either grab 2 weights, like this, but we're going to be up over our head, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to slow lower, so we get a nice stretch, and then power up, squeezing through the triceps. pointed up towards the ceiling. Nice slow release. Do not drop the weight. Core is tight, no sway back. Really focus on holding that weight overhead through your core. We're almost through. Maintain that breath. And bring it down. All right. Last move we have is bridges. So bring yourself down to the mat. Arms by your side, feet planted into the ground. We're going to lift up, squeeze, lower. Do not bring those hips all the way down. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. I do these all the time now, but when I was pregnant especially, this move right here really helped all of my lower back issues that I had as my body was changing. And then again, postpartum, this really, really helps posture. It helps, since we're always holding our babies in funky ways. Really lift, lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lower and lift. Nice deep breaths. And bring those knees in to your chest. Stretch that lower back out. Roll to your side. We have a nice full 45-second break here. Grab some water. We have 30 more seconds. We're going to do this one more time. Whew. I got my heart rate up. And remember, we're going to do this other arm, other leg for our squat and our lunges and our curls. So go ahead and set it up. We're almost there. Check that form. Make sure your knees are in line with your toes. Weight is in your heels. Abs are tight. Chest is open. Shoulders are down. Squat and press. Bringing that weight right up overhead. Arm nice and tight towards that ear. Nice slow release. Don't just drop that weight. And really think about powering from the bottom of your squat as you lift that weight overhead. Whew. All right, we have our side to side raises, feet shoulder width apart. If you want to make it more challenging on your core, especially if you're like postpartum or beginner, bring those feet closer and it's a little harder. All right, let's go. Keeping that elbow just slightly bent. Keeping that shoulder down and pulled back. Knees just slightly bent, keeping your core engaged. If you're having a hard time, just walk those feet out so you're a little bit more stabilized. All right, awesome. Other leg in our lunge, other arm with our curl. Check that form. Woo. Make sure your feet are far enough apart. This knee is in line with the ankle. Shoulder back, coming down, and then curling up, keeping that elbow pointed down towards the ground. Nice slow release on that curl. Think about keeping all that weight in your front heel, sitting back into your hip. Woo. Everything is shaking. Okay. to the 7 or 10, you can always use just one of these guys. Bring those arms all the way up. From the side, abs in. Nice, slow, lower. And then power up, squeezing. Keeping those elbows pointed up towards the sky, and make sure that they're hugging your head. I don't want your elbows out, all right? We're not doing this. We're keeping it nice and tight, like so. Abs nice and tight. Hollowing out your core. Almost there. And bring it down for bridges. And as you lift, make sure to check your shoulders and make sure they're pushing down and pulling back. Holding all of that tension in your hips, not your head, not your neck, not your shoulders. Lift a little bit higher, squeeze those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze and hold before you lower. Most of the time people just like trying to bust these things out to get through them. I really want you to focus on going nice and slow and pushing past what feels comfortable. Check those shoulders. Make sure they're not creeping up. Keep that chin off your chest. We're almost through. And bring it in. Go ahead and hug your legs. Oh, that feels nice. Bring your body to the side. Go ahead and push up. And we're done. Yay. Okay.
Activity completed.
Thank you. Activity has been completed. If you want to keep this going, go ahead and repeat this video to extend our workout today, or I can give you some more suggested 10-minute short videos to add to this one. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. If you're not continuing on, make sure you hit that 5-minute post cool down that I will put somewhere on this video. Make sure you stretch, work out all that tension so you're ready for your next workout with me. All right, see you guys next time.